on the steps of the Louisiana Supreme Court today. Clergy sex abuse survivors, they packed out the courtroom about a law that was passed giving more survivors time to sue. The Supreme Court will rule if the look-back window is constitutional.
It is a story WDSU investigative reporter Aubrey Killian has been following. Aubrey, walk us through what happened today.
Hey there, Gina. So in court, a ruling, we're told, will come soon. Today's case is centered around abuse allegations linked to the Diocese of Lafayette. Sex abuse survivors fear if the state Supreme Court doesn't rule that this law is constitutional, hundreds of claims they could unravel. Attorneys for the Diocese of Lafayette making their case to the Louisiana Supreme Court justices that a look-back window for survivors should not be upheld.
If the legislature has the authority to write retroactive legislation like this or enact it, aren't they ripping the authority away from this court and the courts of Louisiana?
While experts say most survivors don't come forward until they're between the ages of 50 to 70 years old and suppress the memories, Gilbert Dozier, attorney for the church, had this to say.
The plaintiffs in this case, all 6 of them, say the apple fell out of the tree and hit them on the head, and they remembered something in the 1970s that they never remembered before. Oh, and they remembered it just in time or within a period of time to file a lawsuit.
Do we have a body of these vested rights? How many of these things have we created? Is there anything more than prescription that is a vested right that can't be touched by the legislature or anybody?
I wish I had an answer for you on that, Justice Crane. I don't.
This is the only one that matters today, right?
While survivors linked to other cases here in New Orleans will have to wait and see if the state Supreme Court rules the look-back window is constitutional. After court, they made sure their stories were heard.
Every second that the Supreme Court takes to make this decision will re-traumatize and re-victimize every survivor.
Our rights were taken away from us when we were children, damn it. They need to be held accountable.
Gregory Amen needs to step down as Archbishop of New Orleans.
What bothers me most is the behavior of the Archbishop.
I was physically and sexually abused.
One side, you're going to be defending the rights, protecting the rights of children who have been sexually abused, or you're going to choose to support and protect pedophiles.
So again, a ruling, it was not made today, but as soon as one is, of course, we'll keep you posted. Back to you.